Grace Patricia Kelly was born on November 12, 1929 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to wealthy parents. She was the daughter of Margaret Catherine Meyer, a physical education instructor, and John Brendan Kelly Sr., a three-time Olympic gold winner for rowing. Her uncle was playwright George Kelly. She was of half Irish and half German descent. Her girlhood was uneventful for the most part, but one of the things she desired was to become an actress, which she had decided on at an early age. After her high school graduation in 1947, Grace struck out on her own, heading to New York's bright lights to try her luck there. Grace worked as a model and made her debut on Broadway in 1949. She also made a brief foray into the infant medium of television. Not content with the work in New York, Grace moved to Southern California for the more prestigious part of acting, motion pictures. In 1951, she appeared in her first film entitled 14 Hours 1951, when she was age 22. This was a small role, but a start nonetheless. The following year, she landed the role of Amy Kane in High Noon, 1952, a western starring Gary Cooper and Lloyd Bridges which turned out to be very popular. In 1953, Grace appeared in only one film, but this was another popular one. The film was Magambo, 1953, where Grace played Linda Nordley. The film was a jungle drama in which fellow cast members, Clark Gable and Ava Gardner, turned in masterful performances. This was also one of the best films ever released by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Although she got noticed with High Noon, her work with director Alfred Hitchcock, which began with Dial M for Murder, 1954, made her a star. Her standout performance in Rear Window, 1954, brought her to prominence. As Lisa Fremont, she was cast opposite James Stewart, who played a photographer who witnesses a murder in an apartment across the courtyard while convalescing in a wheelchair. Grace stayed busy in 1954, appearing in 5 films. Grace would forever be immortalized by winning the Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of Georgie Elgin opposite Bing Crosby in The Country Girl, 1954. In 1955, Grace once again teamed with Hitchcock in To Catch a Thief, 1955, co-starring Cary Grant. In 1956, she played Tracy Lord in the musical comedy High Society, 1956, which also starred Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby. The whimsical tale ended with her remarrying her former husband, played by Crosby. The film was well received and also turned out to be her final acting performance. In the summer of 1954, Kelly and Cary Grant were on the French Riviera, working on To Catch a Thief. It was probably the scene after Grace speeds along the Moyen Corniche to